Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as I and the family were heading down to Guntersville for vacation a few weeks ago, we had to stop and get some gas. And as we're at this little country gas station, okay, I see on the door of the building, live bait. Now that triggers something in my mind to say, let's go see if they have any artificial lures, shall we? To my surprise, I go in there. The guy at the counter tells me that he doesn't think so, but the owner of that convenience store gas station is there, and he tells me he does. However, the stuff is not yet put up on the shelves because they're supposed to be coming in and doing that in a few weeks. So he took me back behind where all the fishing stuff is being held until those shelves get put in, and lets me go through every single box behind in their little storage area to buy as much fishing tackle as I wanted to. And by God, I did just that. Now Angel was there the entire time, and she's like,
he's an addict fisherman. That's enough.
We're also going to take all the stuff that's in this bag right here that I got, and we're going to head down to this upper pond right here of Washington Township Park here in Avon, because I've never fished this pond before, but the internet said that there's bass in here. It said that they stock bass in here, so we're going to go ahead and try, and hopefully get on some fish. If not here, then get on some fish somewhere else. So let's tie this stuff up and then get to fishing. Let's get our money crawl. Oh, this says use a 4-aught. I could have, not going to tie it on again. It'd be fine. I think a 3 will be fine. I'll just have to let them munch on it another second before I set the hook. That does look pretty good though. Set and ready to go. All right, for the last one, this 1/2 ounce lipless crankbait. That white body, that gold dill, and the purple top. That purple back looks really nice. Looks really, really nice. Everything is ready to go now. Just one thing after another. Alright, so we're just going to start with this lipless real quick. We won't chunk it around here because this is an open spot. Perfect. That's grass. More grass, because I'm going over that grass mat right there. God dang it. God dang it. Okay, let's try that Texas rig. Let's try that crawl first before. There's a little opening right here. Is there a little opening right here I can get to? Yeah, there's a little opening I can get to down here. That was a frog. Yeah, I can get to it, but I can't really cast from it that well. Nope, don't get in a tree. Oh. That felt like a bite. Feels like a couple bites. I think that's bluegill picking at the appendages. Because I'm not feeling anything like a bigger bite. Not the best. So I don't have a whole lot of room to flip right here. There we go. Just need to loosen that spool tension knob up a little bit. Of course, I'm trying to get it somewhere. I get it back. I got it back. That's what happens when you try to cast it in places you probably shouldn't be trying to. Ow, my hand. Let's walk around to the other side, right around here, so there's a spot that's open. All right. So there was a sign there that said I could put a kayak or a canoe in. I just have to get a permit. So that I might come back and do that. We might put the kayak. We might. We might bring the kayak in here because this is a fairly decent sized little pond, because there's gunk and everything back there that's perfect for like a frog. Alright, someone's home. Hey, I'm starting to think that there are no bass in here, just bluegill. I don't know if I want to go to the lower. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll go to the lower. I don't know. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. There we go. All right. Oh, there's two cruising right there. Alright, it's gonna keep walking. I'm gonna walk this pond. Walk the banks of this real quick. Get a little closer up to that fountain. More more oxygen in the water over there. Can't say the word. Oxygenated. Can't say it. Oxygenated. I don't know. Got him. That's a good one. Stop, you're flopping. Stop, 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 stop. You're not helping things, dude. Stop. You know, it might be easier if I actually cut this and just pull it through that right there. Because of how deep you have it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll make this easier. Yeah, that was easier. But you had it down deep in there, my man. That's a nice fish. It's a pound and a half, somewhere between pound and a half and 2 pounds. It's a really, really nice fish. Really, really nice fish. Okay, my guy. It's warm. That's you back. Beautiful. Beautiful. And all I have to do... Can I reuse this? I actually might be able to. All I gotta do is just retie this. At first I wasn't sure if it was something actually had it or not until I saw it swimming. Because I didn't really feel a thud, or it was very, very subtle bite. I'm glad I set that hook when I did, because that could have been bad for that fish. Good as new. He definitely looked a lot bigger when he jumped than what it actually was, because that mouth opened up. I was like, oh, big bass. I mean, it's a healthy one out of here. It's probably a little 2 pounds, probably a little under 2 pounds. Definitely not a dink, that's for sure. Got him. God, he was barely hooked. Nice, another healthy pond bass. Nice, another healthy pond bass right here. Whew. All right, guy. Bye. I thought he was about to like come up and jump. Can I get another one out of this money worm? Or money Carl? Bet I can. Bet I can. Got him. Sheesh. Oh. Okay, stop. Okay. I knew there was fish in there, but I had no idea they were that big in this little bee pond. Wow. Wow. You know what? I've got 3 on this crawl. Let's try something else. Let's put on one of those little actually. Now, while I have it tied on, let's throw that lipless around here, even though it's probably not a good idea with all this gunk on it, but let's throw that lipless, see if we can get bit on it. Okay, can someone tell me why this is running like on its side? Like, it's not running straight like it should. Got him. I was starting to worry. Get up here. They've all gotten really healthy out here. Really, I need pliers for this one. They've grown very, very well out here. This is fish number 4, and they've all been like this size right here. Every single one of them have been around this size. Thick noggin, thick tail, thick frame. God, so nice. All right, number 4, right here, and like all of them have been around this size right here. Thick, like I said, thick tail, big old noggins, nice big body. So just, yes. Okay, guy. Let's let you go back. So I wonder if I'm here at the time where they're up feeding, because he hit at like 3 feet from the bank. And I could see him hit it. So, kind of been wondering if that was going to get hit. I think that's kind of what's going on. So I'm going to walk the rest of the bank with that. Then we'll switch out to something else real quick. Oh, man. That's what happens when you haven't been to a spot in a couple of months. You know, you get to see the progress of which the fish have grown. All right, let's put on one of those big Magnum. Let's put on one of those finesse worms. Or, so this wacky rig real quick, actually. I have an idea where I actually want to throw this at, because I saw something moving over here. Got him. All right. Stop. Are you? That's gotta. Oh wow, I thought I was recording the entire time. I wasn't. Ooh. Yep. They are all, every single one of these are eating it really soft. They're not really biting. Like, it's very, very subtle bites, and I can't really tell until they're kind of swimming away a little bit. Oh. Okay. Sit down in the shade for a second. Alright, I lost that 3/16, so I'm bumping up to a quarter. But what else was in that tube? I think this is a 4 or a 5 odd. I'm not sure. But I know it's bigger than that other one, so. And a little tip, very important. The bigger the worm or the bigger the soft plastic you're using, the bigger the hook that you want to use. Like this is a big old finesse worm. So I want to go with a bigger hook so that when they bite it, they get the hook a lot easier than a smaller one. So if you're throwing like a mondo worm or anything like that that you want to throw, you want your hook to be a bit bigger and beefier. There we go. Stick it in. To expose it. That's a big old worm. That is a big old worm. And let's bomb that joker. Also, if you're throwing something bigger worm like that, you also want to upgrade your weight. So, on the bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom. I know sitting down is not a smart idea, because if I get bit, I have no leverage on a hook set. But I don't care right now. I just want to sit. Wow. I'll never be able to do that again. Got him. Oh, man. Again, every fish in here has been around this size. Every single one of them have been around this size right here. He's pale just because of that body of water. I wonder if I should put him over there. I think I will. So, oh. Alright, this has been a good evening. This has been a lot. This has been a really good evening. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Mainly because I am tired and I'm hungry. And I think it's time to take it to the house. Great evening. Awesome evening using that stuff right here. And also, really good to know that this neighborhood pond right by here behind me has done very well. I would say every single one of them that I caught, even though I didn't put them on a scale, they were at least 2, somewhere in that 2 range. You know what I mean? They were healthy. Like they were healthy. I can see the bluegill population here getting better. Yeah, they have really taken care of this pond, and it has definitely become a I don't want to say a big bass factory yet, but it's definitely has the potential to be that. You know, have a couple of 4s and 5 pounders in here in a couple of years. Do me a favor, if you guys actually enjoy these like gas station lure videos, or like the old like the local tackle shop videos and stuff like that, let me know. Drop a comment down below and let me know, so that I can have an idea of some stuff to do, because, and to be honest with you, sometimes coming up with ideas is kind of hard, and it's easier if you guys who watch, you know, give me some ideas for some videos. You know, I actually would love to hear from you guys. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. I am close to 2,000 subscribers. I would like to hit that fairly soon. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Help me get to that 2,000 subscribers by the end of, you know, by the end of August. Thanks for watching, guys. I do greatly appreciate it. I love all of you guys. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you back out on the water. Bye.